I'm going to jump in here because what you are explaining is so important to businesses, but also for those people that may, like I say, just be getting started on crowdfunding. It gives them a starting place, and that's why we've listed it as the first step. So it's incredible that you can get that report through this campaign alone for only $10. And as you go up the reward system, it's cumulative. So regardless of where you connect into us, you're going to get that report, and it is of 100 times more valuable than $10. Mike, you had asked me about other reward systems, other rewards that we're going to cover. So let's move on a little bit with that. I want to go to the videos that you've created. You've had a radio show called Startups in America for a couple of years now, and you've had the opportunity to interview some pretty incredible people with some pretty incredible stories about their startups and about getting ventures going in new businesses or growing for existing businesses. So tell us a little bit about the next 3 rewards, which is the Startup Express video and then the tutorial videos that we talk about.
You know, I knew going in that this would sound too good to be true to so many people. There'd be a lot of what I would call healthy skepticism. So rather than being defensive about it or trying to explain things, I thought, well, let's just go back to my news roots and just report on actual success stories where anybody can go online on the crowdfunding campaigns and look them over and see exactly what we're saying. I just want people to get excited about crowdfunding because I think it's going to change a lot of lives. And then from that, we created a series of pre-recorded coaching videos that would be crowdfunding coaching introduction, updating your campaign, the timing factor of crowdfunding, how to use pictures with Pinterest to promote a crowdfunding campaign, what to do if you are successful, what to do if your campaign is not successful, how to use Facebook, what is equity crowdfunding, and what's that going to be like when that comes. Right now, it's rewards-based or perks-based crowdfunding, but there's so much happening that's still coming. Then there's direct response media, how to use traditional TV and radio to build your campaign, how to develop your pitch, crowdfunding in steps, crowdfunding coaching consultation, and how to find the right platform. What if you're a charity? What if you have a new product to market? There's so many different things that it just goes on, and I'm really just getting warmed up on all the videos that are right there in our first little course.
You'll also get the chance to ask, well, how does this apply to me? What about me? And we're very conscious also of the fact that people doing crowdfunding are in all different circumstances. So there's businesses doing crowdfunding. There's churches doing crowdfunding. There's individuals doing crowdfunding. And there's international nonprofits doing crowdfunding. And so our goal is to work it out so that each of those various different types of participants will have the opportunity to get together and discuss among themselves what their problems are and get ideas on how to resolve them, or how did somebody achieve a great success. And Mike, I think it would be really good at this point also to let's just briefly cover the reality show. That's another entire level of this whole process that's really exciting as far as getting traffic to your campaign, and that's what it's all about. That's what Tom was talking about. That's what social media is about in those videos. That's what we've not really directly covered but been talking about. How do you get people to your campaign? Because if there's no people, there's no money.
We're going to be here to help people understand and learn how to get the crowd into crowdfunding or how to get the funders into crowdfunding. So that's what the purpose of the tutorial is, because we brought together a team of experts across the board in social media marketing, publicity, direct response media. So if there is a way to do that, we've got an expert to help coach people to learn how to do it. And all you have to do is go to gooddaycrowdfunding.com, and we've got a place to get in where you fit in. Whatever makes sense to you from wherever you are. If you're just looking at how to raise money, there's a place for you. If you already understand crowdfunding, you want to expand it, there's a place for you. So we're teaching people how to raise money at gooddaycrowdfunding.com. Success stories, meet your neighbors, listen to them. We can break off into groups. If you're a nonprofit, you can talk to somebody who has expertise in crowdfunding for nonprofits. If you're marketing a new product, you can break off into smaller groups and talk to other like-minded entrepreneurs who are marketing products through crowdfunding. Little mastermind groups. So what we're doing is we are taking the participants in our crowdfunding tutorial webinar series, and we're pushing them up into our crowdfunding reality radio show on 300 plus live news talk radio stations around the country. So, if you're not an expert at social media, there's a lot of ways to skin the crowdfunding cat. So, could you kind of address how people can sign up right now for the webinar to qualify them for the reality show, Robin?
Actually, what we're doing right now on gooddaycrowdfunding.com is you can go in there, and because we want this to be an interactive experience, we're asking people to leave comments as to what their greatest burning questions are about crowdfunding. And then our first teleconference will be centered on those questions. So right now you want to head over to gooddaycrowdfunding.com, go to the comment tab, and leave your questions in the comment section, and we will address them in the next teleseminar. And there will also be a link on the campaign itself towards the top where you can register to participate in that teleseminar. It's not there right now because we want to get your questions first. And then when we've got your questions and we've got the teleseminar ready, we'll put the link up there, which is all the more reason for you to keep coming back to our campaign page, because there will be news regularly throughout the campaign, which is another thing that we're going to be teaching you, is keeping your content fresh. But you're going to have news there. You want to come back. You want to get the link to the teleseminar that's coming up, the next one that will be free. And then you also want to come back and learn about any contests that we may have put up there that you could participate in. And any other things that are going on with regards to the incubator, any other success stories. We're going to be posting things throughout the campaign that you want to stay in touch with. So get your friends to come to it, and you stay in touch with it on a daily basis. Does that help, Mike?
It sure does, and the way that anybody who's listening can help is to help spread the word about crowdfunding. So we would like this to go viral. We'd like you to invite your friends, because only 72% of small business owners, according to a recent poll, know about crowdfunding. So it's up to us entrepreneurs, our first movers who jump on new technologies, to help spread the word, tell people where to come, and that they're all invited. So we all want to work together to re-kickstart the American economy and create new jobs. Now, let me ask Joshua, who's been listening very patiently, maybe taking some notes or maybe scratching his head. Whatever you've been doing, Joshua, do you have any questions for me or Robin or Tom?
Well, I'm just so inspired, by what's happening here. I really do see this as, I think you told me, Forbes had described this as a gold rush, where it's the opportunity for the power to go back to the people, where people can get their funding needs met, in this kind of open source way. And I see on, gooddaycrowdfunding.com that your goal is to help everyone get on the cover of Indiegogo And that's, the power and the importance of people joining this incubator and signing up for these webinars and getting into the tutorial. And so, my question is, if I'm just starting out, right now, and I'd love to begin a crowdfunding campaign based on one of your success stories, what is one of the key elements to having a successful campaign?
Preparation. Of the people that have raised even multiple millions of dollars that I've interviewed, the most important thing is the interactivity that we've had with the community of like-minded entrepreneurs telling us about our product. And now we are assured, I should say, of achieving long-term success because of the feedback. It's not just taking the money, create a product, and shove it down people's throat. We've actually developed our product along the lines of the feedback that we've gotten from the crowd who have participated with us. So there's so many great benefits.
Well, that's just perfect. I agree with you. That is a striking example of how people are using crowdfunding in an innovative way. And if there's anything else you'd like to share as far as examples of maybe a smaller campaign, right? If, it was just a success story of somebody who's just beginning, they didn't perhaps have much of a platform, but they used crowdfunding in a way that got them off the ground and into the next level of their business or nonprofit organization.
Sure. Actually, what I love about it is it becomes kind of a domino effect. I talked to a young guy, he's still actually a student, and his brother had done 2 crowdfunding campaigns successfully, raised about $50,000 per campaign, and he saw that, and so he tried his own campaign for a little portable wallet that he had come up with the idea for, and he quickly raised tens of thousands of dollars for it. So what I love is that we're seeing that the more people that learn about crowdfunding, the more successful crowdfunding is becoming, and it's growing, and it's becoming more viral. And that is the key for small businesses. They're no longer at the mercy of risk-averse banks or venture capitalists for backing, but they can reach out to the community. And some of the leaders in this industry have said to me, imagine the day when a typical American family maybe skips one night dinner out with the family and takes $100 and backs a local small business owner to start a new business, maybe just create his own new job or other people's jobs. So, there's so many applications. That's why Chrysler Corporation has started a crowdfunding registry so people can actually register to buy a new Dodge Dart. So it's not just, it really covers the full spectrum. Really, it's going to help America. Anybody who's interested, go to gooddaycrowdfunding.com. I hope you'll give us your feedback, your thoughts, your questions. We want to help. We want to listen to you. We want to be there for you and bring you the resources that you need so you can get in where you fit in. If it's about learning about how to get more money for a local project, or if it's about how to expand the crowdfunding campaign that you've already started. So go to gooddaycrowdfunding.com.